Welcome to another question and answer. Some people left a bunch of questions for us on the Just Car Insurance Facebook page. I really dislike it when he does that. And so we're going to answer some of your questions.
Yes. Who's the first question from, Martin?
The first question is from Andrew Cook, and it is, how do I bleed my cooling system properly?
We've done that a few times, Martin, haven't we? But we probably haven't gone into a lot of detail.
That's right. Well, you have to do it pretty much every time you open something that involves a cooling system. You have to do it. So that's changing a turbo or a radiator or an engine swap. And yeah, basically by bleeding, you want to bleed the air out. So there's only water in there because air doesn't cool your engine. Only water does, unless you've got a V-dub from way back.
Yep.
Then air cools it, or a Porsche.
That's right.
But the idea is basically to get the radiator cap at the highest point because the air will go to the highest point. And you can also get bleed bucket things, which is like an upside down bottle that puts extra fluid in and then the air rises to the top and bubbles out. We have covered that in a couple of different episodes. I think in the 180, we did it in the 180.
Yeah, and we also did like the fluid change episode,
That's
I
right.
think maybe. Here's a crazy idea though, probably the best $30, $40 or $50 you can spend. Get a Haynes manual for your car. All that stuff's really detailed. Doesn't make very exciting videos, but it makes good information to have. But you can get it in a Haynes manual, and they dominate us in that, in the bedroom.
Okay, the next question is from Chris Caffrey, and he wants to know, how do I fiberglass, I think he means.
Fiberglass a bumper. Well, it's very, very similar to bogging a bumper. We've done a whole episode which is called Bumper Repair. We did it on an S15. I don't know if he means make a bumper bar, or if he means repair a bumper bar. How do I fiberglass it? Fiberglass it. So, I mean, if you was to try and do a repair, you're going to sand it back, try and fix the damage as much as you can. If it's bog, you're going to lay it in bit by bit, not putting a whole cake load in there, really, really thin, maybe 2 or 3 coats, hardener. We've covered that in a video. If it's fiberglass, it's basically exactly the same thing. So there's actually fibers of glass to make it hard and stiff.
That's right, and you can get like the matting, and you put the matting on, then you paint the resin stuff, makes it super hard. And if you want to make a bumper bar, you have to make molds and plugs and another mold, and that's a whole other different thing, which is very involved. But there's lots out there, lots of people have done it, so check it.
Yeah, someone on YouTube would have done that. So yeah, check it out. Fiberglass is weird when it gets in your skin. I was
careful
like
with
in
that
a
stuff.
boat factory and I had a prickly head because all the bits were in me.
Yeah. Sounds.
I was working at a boat place.
So this is from Daniel Frank Nielsen. 3 names. That's
Hello.
pretty cool. Are you going to return to your favourite brand of vehicles?
No.
Yes.
Maybe we will. I don't know. We've got the 180 that we have access to anytime. I've got the Forester, which is mad. Marty has his that thing, and he's got a few cars, including the Blue Turd. So there's yes, I'm gonna say yes, because one day I'm gonna have an R35 GTR.
Are you?
But when they're really cheap, when they're the same cost as an R32 is now.
Yeah, right. It'd be auto. We'll fix that. So this is from Raymondo Mozzo.
Raymondo Mozzo.
That's a mad name.
I love that. It sounds like the name of a delicious crispy snack.
Well done, Ray.
Like pass the Raymondo Mozzo and you dip your biscuit in it and you...
I reckon it'd be an Italian biscuit.
I was imagining it was a pesto-y biscuit.
Okay. He wants to know, what are the worst car experience you two have ever had?
Driving a Chimera. That's it. If you've ever thought you had a bad driving experience, drive one of them.
I can tell you the most, the scariest driving experience for me, and that was driving a DeLorean. And it was heartbreaking. You look at it, think it's so cool. You drive it, it is actually scary.
Frightening.
Doesn't turn, doesn't stop.
You know what they should have done, Martin? They should have put brakes in them. Like, that would have made it a heaps better experience, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's literally like, you know that cold sweat you get?
And they should have made it so you could go around the corner in it.
Yeah.
You got cold sweats?
Like, I was very anxious. I mean, it's a rare car.
Did you have Cheryl with you?
No.
Oh.
She wouldn't get it, she was too scared.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Poor
funny. She's got a few years on her now, though.
She's alright. So this is our final question.
Our final question, Martin!
From Eddie Lowen, with an E, 2 E's actually.
Yeah.
If you could have one car for the rest of your life,
Yes.
what would it be?
Oh, Martin, I think we should do it on 3.
Ready?
One car for the rest of your life, and
Yeah.
only one car.
Yeah.
Alright, I reckon we'll get the same car.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
DeLorean.
RS6 wagon. DeLorean?
Yeah.
You just said that was the worst experience.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to get one, I'm going to like make it fly. And I'll be rad, because I'll be flying, everyone else will be driving.
Are you serious? Not being silly.
88 balls! Sorry?
Not being silly, if you could only have one car, you would have a DeLorean? Really?
Yeah.
You can say yes.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I'm going to own it. I'm going to say
Have you
yes.
seen the electric one on
I
YouTube?
have, it does skids.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I want one.
RS6 wagon.
That's
you
really
can,
smart.
You can like
Do
carry
you know
things
why?
in it.
Because if I have a DeLorean, when my DeLorean's broken, which would be all the time, we're like, hey dude, can I borrow your RS6 wagon?
Yeah, that's
Then I'll
good.
go and do helis in your car.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the track.
That's the only place you should ever do helis.
Exactly, not on the road. There it is, question and answers. Make sure you follow Mighty Car Mods, of course, YouTube.com/Mighty Car Mods, Facebook.com/Mighty Car Mods. Thank you to Just Car, and thank you to you, Martin.
Thank you to you.
I think we should go and eat a biscuit, a Raimondo Mozzo biscuit.
Made out of tofu.